right. It's news time. KP Video News. I'd like to give a quick shout out to Mickey D and KK for giving me some inspiration here on my videos. And I want to do a couple of three stories here coming out. I think a couple of them are coming out of Atlanta. I know this first one definitely is coming out of Atlanta. Okay, here we have a substitute teacher at Bennett Autry Middle School in Atlanta has been fired after allegedly writing a note describing black children as devils and white children as angels. Black students at the school took pictures of the note and showed it to their parents. Shocked and disappointed, one of the students' parents contacted the local news station, CBS 4, to share what had been discovered. The parents also posted about the incident on Facebook saying, "And please, if you're reading this, don't say how you're sorry this happened to my son, who was a straight A student, comes from a two-parent household, and flies planes in his spare time. Instead, think about how you can remove your unconscious bias and racist motives before you step out of your home and engage with anyone who doesn't look like you." The school district confirmed that the involved teacher, whose name was not released, was already fired. A district spokesperson said in a statement that the school administration was made aware that the substitute composed two lists, one titled Angels and the other titled Devils. The names of the black and white students appeared in both columns. The district doesn't tolerate any adult we employ making comments which are disrespectful in any way. So you had a so-called teacher there that is just coming off of left field for no reason. And hey, in the meantime, people got to realize that you're being watched. Everything you do, you're being watched. So it's gonna come out. It's gonna come out. So this one, now if you want to talk about devils and angels, here's the story right here. Florence, South Carolina. Jason Roger wrote, a 42-year-old white man who was a local DJ and promoter in South Carolina, also known as DJ Kid, is facing charges for allegedly trafficking hundreds of black women and girls for years. He has been in jail since his arrest in August for charges of human trafficking and sex crimes. Pope is reportedly facing 3 counts of trafficking, 3 counts of first-degree criminal sexual conduct, and a count each of kidnapping, second-degree criminal sexual conduct with a minor, and promoting the prostitution of a minor. Reports say that starting in the year 2017, Pope forced 4 minor girls to perform sex acts at his home in exchange for money, drugs, and other items. The recorded ages of the victims were 13 to 17 years old. Last year, Pope was charged with 2 counts of contributing to the delinquency of a minor, but he reportedly pleaded guilty to a lesser charge of 2 counts of cruelty to children. Meanwhile, police records date from 2011, where Pope has been arrested for sexual misconduct with minors in the past. A 2011 incident report showed that a 13-year-old accused Pope of having sex with her and giving her marijuana and alcohol. She later found out that Pope had AIDS, and she contracted AIDS from him. Wow, so this guy here is just, like I said, you make your determination on angels and devils right here. So that's kind of, hey, I don't see where this guy here definitely fits in the devil category, if you ask me. So the guy had AIDS, and he's sitting up there, and see you women out there running, trying to be close to these white boys. You need to wake up and realize what's going on here. This guy got HIV and everything else, and I suspected a long time ago that things weren't right over there because of who he had coming in and out of his longtime neighbors, told Atlanta Black Star. They looked like they they were very young, underage maybe. Moreover, his Facebook page shows hundreds of photos of him with several different black women, most of which in compromising positions. Authorities, according to Facebook screenshot, Pope reportedly even once bragged that I'm 36 years old with 693 bodies, all black females. So hey, hey, it's you put yourself in a position, you got to wake up and realize who you're dealing with. So here we have another story, and where is this story coming from? This story is actually coming out of California, and it's Menlo Park, California. And so here we go. Marjorie Clapper, a 51-year-old mother from California who falsely claimed her son was black to increase his chances of getting into a top college, was sentenced to only 3 weeks behind bars. Clapper, an entrepreneur, was accused of paying $15,000 to falsify her son's ACT exam scores. She also agreed to have her son pretend as a racial minority and as a first-generation student on his application, even though she and her husband are both college graduates. Prosecutors initially recommended that she be sentenced to 4 months imprisonment and a fine of $20,000, claiming that lying about her son's race increased the likelihood that her fraud would come at the expense of an actual minority candidate. Ms. Clapper therefore not only corrupted the standards testing system, but also specifically victimized the real minority applicants already fighting for admission to elite schools, U.S. Attorney Andrew Lelling said in a statement. However, Clapper's attorney claimed that she was not aware of the scheme and that it was the college prep advisor, William Singer, who fabricated it. They said she only agreed because she wanted her son, who had learning disabilities, to feel like a regular student. Oh, so basically, what are you saying? You're saying that black kids are handicapped? You got a son with learning disabilities, so you're saying that black people have learning disabilities? Ms. Clapper's motives were material, but never execute. But her execution misguided and illegal. That's what a lawyer stated. Ms. Clapper was sentenced to 3 weeks imprisonment in connection to the scheme. She also agreed to pay $9,500 and undergo 250 hours of community service. Clapper is the 9th parent to be sentenced in Operation Varsity Blues, which also involved actress Felicity Huffman and Lori Loughlin. So these people, they're doing everything that they possibly can to get their kids in school, even to the point of these are white people claiming that their kids are black just so they can try to get them in college, and they've been doing this stuff for a long time, folks. Don't think this is just the beginning. They've been doing this bullshit forever. So if you get, keep your eyes open.
News time.
Keep your eyes on the prize.
News time, baby. It's news time.
Keep your eyes on the prize, folks.
It's news time, baby.
News time. You're only getting this news here. You're only getting this news here at KP Video News. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell for future